got some stories, friends.
And Jeff Probst.
What's up?
What's up? Joining us live this morning to celebrate the show. And really, what an incredible run it has been. So congratulations on that before we even get into this.
Thanks. I know. I feel the same way. It's crazy.
And there's a lot of reality shows that claim longevity, but I mean, to have 20 seasons, or 40 seasons rather, I should say, over the last 20 years, that is incredible. And you've gone to some crazy places.
I still remember 20 years ago being in the middle of the South China Sea in Borneo on an island in the mud, raining down, and thinking this is the single greatest thing I've ever done. Never dreaming anybody would watch it or even like it. And here we are 20 years later still going.
It's huge.
So here we are. So this season, as I understand, this is like the all-stars, if you will, the best of the best.
Right.
What was it like to have these people all back together, people who've done this before?
Well, you know, we've never done this. We've never had winners come back, and we waited for a long time, and even then didn't think we could get them because it's so hard to win that a lot of people told me over the years, I'm never playing again. I'm going to rest on my laurels and let it be. But then, surprisingly, we started calling them, and everybody had the same kind of the reaction you just were having, which is, wow, 40 seasons, how can I say no? I want to be a part of this. And you'll feel it. If you've never watched Survivor, you tune into this premiere for 20 minutes, and if you are not hooked, I'll be shocked. It is so compelling. You can feel, you really can, you can just feel that something big's about to happen, and it's one of the coolest seasons we've ever done.
Okay, so we have to ask you. We understand that there was someone who was not asked to come back, and this is a name that it's gone down in the lore of Survivor history books. Richard Hatch.
Richard Hatch.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it just, you know, here's what's cool about Survivor. It's always of the moment.
Yeah.
Because you have people of the moment playing. And if they're new players, then whatever the culture is doing and talking about, that's what's going to end up happening on the show. And when Richard played 20 years ago, he was this villain.
Yeah.
And he won, and people hated that he won, but they loved that they hated it. But 20 years later, some of the things that Richard represented and experienced out there, they just don't represent our show anymore. And it was a pretty easy decision. And it's harsh to say, and I'm sure it's hard to hear if you're Richard, but it's the truth of the situation.
Well, listen, Survivor's 40 and it still looks good, so you're doing something right.
Well, that was such a downer. Let's end on something better.
So quickly, though, because we're running short on time, what can people expect out of this season?
Honestly, this is the thing. Survivor's become family viewing. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old kids watch it. And the reason is it connects to something inside us. It's not a reality show. It's an immersive experience. And new viewers or old Survivor fans are going to have their minds blown with how good this season is. It's fantastic.
All right, Jeff. Well, we'll see you tomorrow, CBS 13 at 7 p.m. We are so excited. Good stuff.
Thanks, guys.